Hello and welcome to Disha's official YouTube channel. I am Raghav bringing daily news analysis. Renewable power generation costs in 2020 IRENA. Recently, the International Renewable Energy Agency IRENA released the Renewable Power Generation Costs in 2020 report, replacing coal with renewables. 810 gigawatt capacity of world's existing coal-fired plants, that is 38% of the total global energy capacity, now have a higher operating cost than the new utility-scale photovoltaics and onshore wind energy. The cost range for generating fossil fuel fired power in G20 countries is estimated to be between USD 0.055 per kilowatt hour and USD 0.148 per kilowatt hour. Replacing this expensive coal power with renewable energy will save operators 32 billion USD a year and reduce annual carbon dioxide emissions by around 3 billion tons. Renewable capacities added in 2019 would have saved emerging and developing nations USD 6 billion per annum compared to the same capabilities from conventional sources. International Renewable Energy Agency. It is an intergovernmental organization and it was officially founded in Bonn, Germany in January 2009. Currently, it has 164 members and India is the 77th founding member of IRENA. It is headquartered in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Fugitive economic offenders. The Enforcement Directorate has transferred assets worth Rs 8,441.50 crore to public sector banks that suffered losses due to the tune of Rs 22,585.83 crore due to frauds committed allegedly by Vijay Malla, Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi. All the three have been declared fugitive economic offenders by PMLA Prevention of Money Laundering Act Court in Mumbai. Extradition requests to the United Kingdom, Antigua and Barbuda have also been filed against the three accused. Fugitive Economic Offenders Act of 2018. It seeks to confiscate properties of economic offenders who have left the country to avoid facing criminal prosecution or refuse to return to the country to face prosecution. Fugitive Economic Offenders (FEO), a person against whom an arrest warrant has been issued for committing an offence listed in the Act and the value of the offence is at least 100 crore rupees. Some of the offences listed in the Acts are counterfeiting government stamps or currency, check dishonor, money laundering, transactions defrauding creditors. Declaration of a fugitive economic offender. After hearing this application, a special court designed under the PMLA 2002 may declare an individual as a fugitive economic offender. It may confiscate properties which are the proceeds of crime, benami properties, and any other property in India or abroad. Upon confiscation, all rights and titles of the property will vest in the central government free from encumbrances such as charges on the property. The central government may appoint an administrator to manage and dispose of these properties. Gujarat International Maritime Arbitration Centre (GMAC). Recently, a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) was signed between Gujarat Maritime University and International Financial Services Centre Authority in GIFT, Gujarat International Financial Tech City. The objective of the MOU is to jointly support the establishment of the Gujarat International Maritime Arbitration Centre (GMAC). About GMAC, this will be the first center of its kind in the country that will manage arbitration and mediation processes with disputes related to maritime and shipping sector. The GMAC will be part of a maritime cluster of the Gujarat Maritime Board (GMB) is setting up in the gift city of Gandhinagar. Need. India's focus on arbitration. Recently, the Arbitration and Conciliation Amendment Act 2021 was notified, considered as a landmark step towards making India as the hub of international commercial arbitration. Arbitration is a kind of dispute resolution method where the disputes arising between the parties are resolved by arbitrators appointed by them instead of the state's legal bodies. There are over 35 arbitral institutes in India, however, none of them focus exclusively on disputes related to the maritime sector. Summit in Green Hydrogen Initiatives. India is hosting a summit on green hydrogen initiatives involving the BRICS nations. Event offers a platform to share the respective green hydrogen initiatives and views on how it takes it to the next level in their own countries. Event will be anchored by NTPC Limited, the Maharashtra CPSU under the Ministry of Power. Hydrogen, when produced by electrolysis using renewable energy, is known as green hydrogen, which is no carbon footprint. Significance of green hydrogen. Green hydrogen energy is vital for India to meet its nationally determined contribution (INDC) targets and ensure regional and national energy security, access and availability. Green hydrogen can act as an energy storage option which would be essential to meet intermittences of renewable energy for the future. In terms of mobility, for long distance mobilizations for either urban freight movement within cities and state or for passengers, green hydrogen can be used in railways, large ships, buses or trucks, etc. Green chemicals like ammonia and methanol can directly be utilized in existing applications like fertilizers, mobility power, chemical shipping, etc. It's a clean burning molecule which can be decarbonized into a range of sectors including iron and steel, chemicals and transportation. Renewable energy that cannot be stored or used by the grid can be channeled to the production of hydrogen. Bhutan's Tax Inspectors Without Borders (TIWB) program launched in partnership with India. Tax Inspectors Without Borders (TIWB) is a joint initiative of the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) and Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) launched its program in Bhutan. India was chosen as a partner jurisdiction and has provided the tax expert for this program. This program is expected to be of about 24 months of duration, through which India, in collaboration with the UNDP and the TIWB Secretariat, aims to aid Bhutan in strengthening its tax administration by transferring its technical know-how and skills to its tax auditors and through sharing of best audit practices. The focus of the program will be in the area of international taxation and transfer pricing. The Black Sea. In a recent event, Russia alleged that a British warship has breached its territorial waters in Black Sea, which Britain and most of the world says belongs to Ukraine. Russia seized and annexed Crimea Peninsula from Ukraine in 2014 and considers areas around it to be Russian waters. The geographic location of the Black Sea. The Black Sea, also known as the Ocean Sea, is one of the world's major water bodies and a famous inland sea of the world. This marginal sea of the Atlantic Ocean is located between Eastern Europe and Western Asia. It's surrounded by the Pontic, Caucasus, and Crimean Mountains in the south, east, and north, respectively. The Turkish state systems, the Dardanelles, Bosphorus, and Marmara Sea, form a transitional zone between the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. The Black Sea is also connected to the Sea of Azov by the Strait of Kerch. The bordering countries of the Black Sea are Russia, Ukraine, Georgia, Turkey, Bulgaria, and Romania.